Alrighty then, it is currently 3:29 AM and that's about how many hours I've been up and about for, so... what that obviously translates to is Let's Play Demon Souls. In any human language. Also try to figure out exactly how much feedback my fan that I have on here. I'm pretty sure I don't need it too badly yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna change as soon as I start running this on my totally real PS3. I'm pretty sure that's gonna because of a few changes in the temperature. I'm sure it will become a necessity in time. First, let me go here just to make sure that everything's... Oh, I don't know if everything is. Sort of faith that it'll be running. Let's see. Yep, I sure am booting up my PS3 now, and it's taking a little time to start up. Load some stuff from disk, so I am led to believe while it's doing this, see if I can actually like what it's gonna take for me to get this visible. This game is compatible with the system data autosave feature. What a concept that I've never seen before. It's a little tricky to get visible for completely reasonable reasons. Let's see. Well, I guess I might as well, yeah, do that. If I do window capture, this could work. Or not. It doesn't seem like anything that I'm trying right now, which is are all very reasonable methods of capturing my video feed from my PS3. It's going to really help me out, so I only got a little time left before the actual intro. Yeah, hold on, I do want to capture that, so let me just go ahead and add that to a title screen. That's kind of loud. Let me lower the volume on that a little bit. Let me see. And perhaps once I actually... yeah, I don't know. Try this and it doesn't really work. I'm thinking because of reasons that I can see. Namely that the header by PS3 is actually... Okay, yeah, that does reset. That's good news, actually. Just keeps showing the... what do you call it? Frame rate. It keeps changing every second. It looks to me that the only way I'm gonna be able to capture this is by using this. Hold on. Let me give this a try. Let's go. There we go. And let's go into the zone with clarity. Well, I'm not as sleep deprived as I would have been had I actually done this when I wanted to, which is about 12 hours ago, but instead I've been awake for about 3 hours. Hello, Landa. I can't fully explain why I'm doing this. But basically doing this because I am able to, now that I'm able to treat this village. A bit of fidgeting to get to this point, but it's not very possible. I don't think I've ever like stopped to watch this particular intro before. I don't remember any of this. But I have like roughly intro for this couple times. Alrighty. That was nice, wasn't it? You know, it occurs to me that there might be a better way for me to capture this, and that's if I just go ahead and instead of doing sub-region, I just do the whole thing, which to like need a few things first, like that, yeah. Like that, and also hello. Does that actually capture them? That's a little strange. Can't, hold on, I don't want to watch this again, I already watched it. It's probably be a little more taxing, just a little, but clearly it'll be worth it, okay. Right, I can either start a new game or load a game, and in fact I do have a look that can connect. What a coincidence. Can't begin to imagine what that would be. Right, so I do have a character that I played a couple hours with, but I haven't really done anything gotten that far. Most of that time was just trying to figure out how to get this to capture correctly. I'll go with that. So I'll just make another one. So why the fuck not? Time to do this. Not sure. Thinking maybe, just maybe, it'd be a good idea for me to want to kind of try out more more of a sort of melee quality build in this, at least for my first go through it. Probably focus on the melee attack stats, like that, strength and dex. Not 100% the items if you try grinding a purple, it's don't outcry. Oh boy. Well, I don't think I've ever tried to 100% the items in any of these games, really. And I don't know if I will in the other one of these games that I literally just acquired the same day as that I got this running, that I might actually try out. If I somehow get bored of this, but how can that happen? But let's see. I'm liking either Knight Soldier or Temple Knight by purposes. I'm gonna go for Temple Knight because that one also has high endurance, so that's the high faith. I don't know. Or Soldier. You know what? No, I think I'll go for Soldier instead. Yep, that's me. Let's see. Can be a west, be an east, I can be a south, or I can be a north. Be a north. Different from you'd expect a north to look, I think. I just do a random. Let's see what could possibly go wrong. It's kind of funny. Oh, so that doesn't actually change the full face. Yeah, the default face looks a little strange. See that much. I'll just go with these until I find nothing adequately terrible. Hold on, let me change the hairstyle actually. Wild. Maybe Arted Centre. Wept ball. Good. I already went all the way around. This These are all kind of terrible in their own way. While then we check this. Yeah. How much keep that up in the... See, at least this I can buy. Staying fairly consistent throughout fighting hundreds of demons, but... And we'll go with it. Doesn't have the best color. Hold on, can I change the hair color? Yes, I can, more detailedly. Nothing like that, but much darker, aka the best hair. And I'm not projecting at all. What are you talking about? Right, so to make more random faces so I have the correct hairstyle. Which one would I have? Northwest. Let's see. You know what? This seems kind of adequate. This face. Adequately nonplussed. I think I'll go with the style of that face. And the name. Well, I would do the obvious, which is Boletariat, but I already use it for my other characters, so let's come up with something that isn't quite the same. You know what? Hold on a second. What are other words that are... I guess, but hold on. You know what? I'm gonna make a bit of a roundabout thing here. And name this dude this. There. And I think we have it. Let's start the game. Let's see if this
King Aland the 12th, by channeling the power of souls,
it's a little bit more smoothly
brought
than on my previous
unprecedented
attempts.
prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land.
Like, I didn't even think I ever
Boletaria
even
was cut off from the outside world,
max out all of the Covenant
those who
stuff in
dared
Dark Souls 3
penetrate the
just
deep
because of the
fog
fucking
never
ear farming.
returned. But Valorfax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free
So I
from the
did
fog
farm pretty much all the
and
Covenant
told
stuff
the
in
world of Boletaria's
2,
plight.
and I think 1 to an extent. It
That
wasn't
the
quite
old
so
King
painful.
Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal
Pretty
slumber,
much every
and
playthrough I
that
did
the
of 1
colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible
did
demons.
the Chaos Servant farming thing to unlock the
The demons
shortcuts.
hunt down men and claim their souls.
But I didn't do
Those
that
who
in,
lose their souls
in Dark Souls
also
3 just
lose
because
their
it was so
minds.
much
The
less
mad attack the
relatable.
sane, and chaos reigns. Valorfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the
Just one second.
demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction.
Humankind.
The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands, near and far.
Oh gee, if that dude being woken up.
But
The
Boletaria
fog.
has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog
It makes you wonder
Has
why.
the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Makes you wonder why the fog thing didn't happen before. Because you have to imagine that the old one was awake at some point before this point. Who knows? Mythology. Right. Getting anything. Yes, I'll play the tutorial. Why not? I'll clearly emerge victorious at the end after I compile my shaders. It's a completely vanilla feature of the peaceful history.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Of death.
I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Is the old one anything like the forgotten one from Castlevania? Or old one from Marvel Comics? Wait, that was the ancient one. Is the old one an old one from Mountains of Madness? Have a shield? I do have a shield, hold on. My shield is invisible. A little strange. We'll just ignore that. Okay, I'm like... I have to assume that my shield is here just based on the fact that yeah, we're just gonna ignore the fact that my shield is invisible. It's no big deal, really. It's an enchanted shield, you see. Like the Dark Hand shield, except it's even stealthier, clearly. Takes 3 to 5 minutes fucking run, pure luck tendons. Takes 3 backstabs to kill it, but you get the point. Hey look, it's ghosties. Unexpected. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna be perfectly alright here. I've noticed in the brief time that I have so far playing this, though it's trickier to get backstabs, it seems, than in the Dark Souls games. A little more finicky, feels like to me. Oh shit. I was kinda hoping that these dudes that have a little more health would be able to get in 2 hits instead of 3, because that's something that can ever about my other character that I started. And something that irritates me about that character and apparently has not changed is the fact that your starting armor, you're fat rolling. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like that with all of them. Person to glass. Oh no, there's no way to go forward. What will I do? Ow. Sure I know all this. Should be well. In my, shall we say, hardware test, because in a way it was, that I first did of this with my current setup, it was like, you must get through this, but there was a lot of black screen flashing, and frame rate was a lot more poop, but here's it's all that sorcery. Hello. I'm saying that a lot, I have a feeling. It really ties in with my playthroughs of Hexen and System Shock and Jack. Clearly the exact same kind of monsters and dark fantasy bullshit that you see in those games. Guess that the graphics got a big upgrade. In about, I don't know, 20 minutes, I should probably check out. Because I'm trying to make ice cream from scratch for the first time ever, and got the thing sitting in the freezer, but apparently you're supposed to check on that every so often in the edges start to freeze and mix it in with the rest of it so that it freezes more evenly. What flavor? The meme flavor, the blue ice cream from that game about cardiovascular stuff. I don't know if I did it right. I know I didn't get the color right because I don't have food. Guess I'll find out if at least need something like... Well, I mean, I tasted the mixture, it tastes alright. Tastes like, you know, sweet ice cream. It's not frozen. I guess I'll figure out later if I got did it adequately right. And I found that we go to the freaking Tokyo Disney parks, so I don't know if I'll ever taste the real thing, but I can at least try the imitation version. Voice. Just try to do that back up to the left a little bit. Okay. A little bit confused by my stamina consumption. Okay. It's like need to be a little bit to the left of him, not dead on behind him to get the backstab in. Just hold weapon with both hands, something that I consistently forget I can do. He's trying to do the... I guess he noticed how I killed his friend, so he's trying to do the hard back to the wall, so I can't do this bullshit that I'm attempting to do, but I'm not giving up. It gives me bad memories of playing Dark Souls once and having all the hollows with the spears and the big shield, where it's like, hey, I'm gonna fucking take pokes at you, but you can't do shit because I have a big shield. So, like, bait him into trying to attack me right as I launch. That's kind of simple. Sometimes. Tried like, yeah, this the guard break thing, which is like, okay, I don't know how he died. 2 extra damage out of nowhere and died, but apparently the kick is now replaced by this kind of little well, not replaced, but it's predated, something like that, by this kind of little shove that you do, and then that's how you guard break, I guess. This dude looks like he's probably gonna have fun at me. Otherwise he's just standing there without really doing it. Or he wasn't. He actually had a conversation with someone very long. Sekiro came up and basically like, should I figure out I want to get that? I want to get to what first. So I have a way to play it now. And the other person said you should get Sekiro because there's no expectations of it being this super masterpiece right now because it's new. And then I basically let them know I don't even have that expectation for Bloodborne because I've barely seen any of it. made a point of myself. And you know, at this point I'm basically like, why bother with Sekiro when I can play this and also Bloodborne at the same time, clearly. I say ironically. Or do I? Also I do have a vague memory of being able to run across this, because I don't think jumping works in this. Like I tried a normal of jumping and nothing really happens. I swear I made it across there at some point when I first tested it. Try it one more. There we go. Nothing here, so we apparently got here because of my own capriciousness. Yeah, it kind of looks like that's supposed to be some kind of smelting pot, but it looks more like a big pot of tomato soup. Okay, I only made it one way though. Kind of reminds me of that one room in like the Gerudo's fortress. Well, that was supposed to be of some kind. Remember, you should climb in that pot. I saw somebody else standing behind her, but no, it was just that guy. Right, I assume that I'm not missing anything in here. There's the room. Let's move forward. As I look through the fog, I can see the faint figure of what looks like Kraid. Hey, I'll destroy you just like the asylum. Maybe that's supposed to be about the same, isn't it? Clearly supposed to survive this. Forever and ever.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
I made it to the starting room from Shadow of the Colossus. Sure, it'll be a fun time here.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
That accent.
So the world might be mended.
It's possible to get all the items in Bloodborne. You can get all the gestures in the first room. To have a specific route to just fuck up.
This is the Nexus.
I mean, I believe you.
It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
Pretty much starting with,
Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect into
starting with Dark Souls 2, it started getting more complicated with trying to get all the gestures on your first run. Pretty much, what do you call it? Much got to the, I don't know if I should call it an Apex or an AD or either. It's like, oh, what the fuck you're doing. Alright.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons, but I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Yeah, I'm sure I've complete reason to trust you completely. I don't think there's much of point to giving him souls, since those apparently don't take any weight. Bolt. don't even have any way to fire that right now, do I? So that short spear. I don't know. I have these equipped. I didn't even try the spear. That's a thing. Should probably try that. No idea if I'm gonna need any of these soon, but I'm gonna go ahead. Here.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me. Best of luck to you.
Okay. What else
When
you
the
got to
scourge
say?
came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That Candle Maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl. Trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her.
Gee, I don't know.
If only something could be done to help her.
And now we got into the
Best of luck to you.
Now, what about you? I don't think I even have anything that I can use for upgrades right
You
now.
here? Do you hear from our services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Except I can't actually buy what? She doesn't even sell the stuff that you can do. Upgrade, so. We know if any of this is better for me. No. Doesn't even sell armor, I just realized how well. I don't really need anything from him right now.
Perhaps you've already heard, but there's another blacksmith at the entrance of Stonefang Mine. He's an eccentric old man, but he knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him, yeah, well, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just ignore you. There aren't enough blacksmiths in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons, but you'll just have to make do and be thankful that I'm still of good health. Oh, be thankful.
Yeah, that is okay.
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
That's, well, everyone aside from this student. There's someone else upstairs.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I could talk to the people. I don't remember where they were. Oh, there's someone back here.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa. Oh, Mbasa.
Oh, there's old Bassa. Oh, I actually can't remember if there's right. Somewhere, but she's back there. I'll take a look. I'm not even sure if my movement right now is supposed to be completely quiet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give it the benefit of a doubt. Why wouldn't I? Maybe it's a trifling detail that Dopo. Is there even anything all the way up here? a better view of that big statue. But here's the thing. Back in a couple hours, hopefully maybe back. Okay, later land. Probably will still be around in a couple hours for me to be. Yeah. I don't really have to do anything until like, I think 5 hours from. So chances are I'll still be here. I have a good errand. I touch the Archstone and Small King to go to the Batarian Palace. Strava. Pretty sure I met that guy on my first card. You meet him here. That's promising. Starts back here. Finish right. Actually confirmed that before. Can't believe it. You let you break the wheels. Alright. Let's see if I can catch up to where my other self was, which probably shouldn't take too long. It's pretty much gonna be the entire first level until watch how far I go. Right up to where the boss was. Maybe I actually should fight the boss before. I'm not sure if yeah, come on. Not sure if you'll be invincible during backstab animation. It's going to be quite the guy with things to say if that was not the case. Oh, I just realized I don't think I already went over there. Actually, there's an easy that top tier battlements. Parapets. Thing. Hello, my friend. Alright, let's keep going. Just ignore these flashes. They're clearly just momentary technical pickups. They're not indicative of anything being of the ordinary device while you're talking. Just these capture cards, man. Nothing. Or capture card that I'm clearly using right now. Which you force me. So how else could you possibly get play the Smith for a game that's as new as this? Clearly there's no other possible way. Enough of that. Just say something about how this how this compares to like I don't know, starting levels in Dark Souls and what have you. Same kind of oh, there it is, that guy. I've actually fallen down there, but I'm assuming it's instant death. happens to those? It feels kind of weird, basically. I'm talking about like Dark Souls, which is the only series that I've fully played before. In comparison to this game in particular, because this game came before all of those. So I like those people who, I don't know, watch old media. The origin of a reference, and it's like, hey, this is just like something that came years after this thing. Seriously, dude. And actually, acknowledge the fact that this came first. You know, it's painfully obvious. So that thing that you're thinking of and that you're familiar with is actually like this. It's not the other way around, like you seem to believe. I don't know, it's just a pet peeve of mine, so very conscious effort. To myself. But hey, you know what? You know what did come before this? Fucking King's Field. Series that I've tried out once or twice, and that I was never able to get anywhere in because that is just why. I think of when I try to play those games. But there are people who are good at those games. Have just get good. But I'm not one of those people. I'll say that much. Another series that I'm fairly certain, I'm actually not sure at all, but another series that I think started before this was Armored Core, another you know, apparently the stealth games are pretty much peppered with references to that. Like the Pursuer from Dark Souls 2 is apparently a reference to that series. Or floating. However it is that you choose to express that. And yet I wouldn't know because I never played an Armored Core game. I don't know if I would want to, like I barely know anything about those. But I mean, hey, here I am. It's just because it's pretty much a Dark Souls predecessor. Like those games well enough, so now I can do that. I've pretty much been able to confirm it since I played this whole first level on my own in past, I've said. I just gotta watch out for when those fuckers drop something, firebombs. You know, the Liberator told me that I'm gonna need these firebombs for the end of the first stage. Although I haven't actually gotten to that point beforehand. I'm kinda wondering if these, like, lost their souls basically. I'm guessing they're not hollow, because they're basically, like, mechanically the same as that's a Dark Souls. I'm sure I'll find out eventually, if not by my own means, then I'm actually not sure what I'm trying to say. How to express what I'm trying to say here. The game doesn't tell me, I guess I'll just find out by spotting by such information actually. I've been able to appreciate, I don't know if it's like the first From Software game that features the gag, but here comes the big rolling iron ball. Oh. There's gonna be another platform off to the side there that was more or less the same elevation. Guess not. Same thing happened to me the first time I did this. Oh, I find it very incredible. Well, if you would. I now have a illegitimate child. Go ahead and kill these crossbow first. Not shot. Try to do actual fighting. The blue ice guy didn't actually follow me, did he? I'm convinced after playing a bunch of these games that have those kind of enemies that just always have some kind of tracking after it. A very hard time convincing me otherwise. I mean, it's very Souls to me in my mind. These have ridiculously generous and accurate trajectory correction for their attacks during their wind-up. Especially boss enemy. Alright, so there are 3 possible ways to go here from what I recall. Like one of these paths has Red Eyes, who's like a Black Knight. He's like a little more overpowered than I'm comfortable dealing with right now, so I'm sure if you're good enough it's possible to just kill him now, but I don't know if I am. We'll just go ahead and deal with this blue dude instead. Check out the doors here on this side. Yeah, he can heal. Or am I fucking throw him off though? I guess that very well be possible. Actually do damage from that if there you go. Actually gonna die or oh he survived. Damn it. Oh, get in here. Oh. Okay, no, apparently he did die, I guess. I have to assume. I just got under. I'm assuming their souls are the same as in Dark Souls. Different enough universe and lore. I mean, for all I know, it might be the same. I don't know how I will explain that because apparently the reason why this, according to some sources, apparently the reason why this game is probably never gonna get a PC release in the foreseeable future. Actually, it's apparently Sony are the ones who owns the rights to this particular IP and not Rum. Which, you know, would explain why you got your perfectly cool PC releases of Dark Souls, but this. That kind of leaves me to question, you know, if, like, is that the same case with Bloodborne, or that will apparently never get a PC released. Yes, there's like a bunch of barrels right next to them to have them. Wait, the fire pit. Except that didn't actually hit the barrels, so I could kill all of them, so same difference. Well, whatever. It's a shortcut. Shortcut that puts me right back at the entrance to the last ring, which if you recall. Help me out here, because it's basically gonna make my HP restriction when I'm bearable. Hit her ornaments. Check that actually. Over here, there's that like an item. I guess key items. Oh. Where's the gate? Perfect. I just like, okay. Simple jade hair ornament. Could it belong to a poor little girl, so can't really do anything with it. I was kinda wondering because I know that you give that to way. I did that in my other file. I was wondering if, like, any reason you would have to not want to pick that up. But since apparently you can't even do anything with it, like equip it or whatever, I guess he'll just give it. Okay, these guys are shaking their heads at me. Or maybe they're nodding. Maybe they're large slug thing. They pass the time. Maybe that would be kind of consistent with the theory that, like the reason you find items. How did I miss all this stuff? They dropped this as it was climbing up or what? So how do I get over there? I'm sure there's a way. Like get on the ramparts and jump off. Jump off carefully. Might be it actually. I want to try, but don't want to try it. So I have no guarantee whatsoever that I'll survive. I guess I'm just gonna try it out later, like after the. But there's a. This guy dropped something. Yes, he did. I can barely fucking see it because his corpse is right on the fire, so. Can't actually tell the shiny it's there. You know what? I have complete confidence that no online shenanigans happen. Hold on. Let me my stuff here. Quick. I need this. For a large amount of axiom. I'm sure I'm gonna want to have these in. What do you call it? I can have the correct sending order of effectiveness. We're heading back, right back here by the big old gates. I'll be right back. I need to check on the mixture thing I said. That's in the freezer right now. Well, please bear with me. Just a little bit. right, I am back. And sure enough, the mixture of ice cream was pretty much completely frozen around the edges. But it was still pretty good in the middle, so I had to mix it up a bit. Probably have to do it again, like a couple more times before this is finished. Let's see here. I came from, did I come from that direction? Actually, no, I didn't. I don't think, I can't remember if I've opened that door before, because like I thought that was gonna be like the big shortcut when I eventually, but now the door I opened is over here. It's this one here. This is the first shortcut, I guess, that you open up. Okay, already got that. Already got the stuff that they dropped down there, and I have got this whole rampart area cleared out. See, here's the thing. I have this kind of a suspicion that you can fall down right here and like gradually continue to fall and just kind of make it down there to where the like the other side of the gate. Like there's clearly something there. But I don't know if I want to do it right now. So I have no actual guarantee that I won't die a horrible death, and that it will be for naught. But yeah, pretty much the only other place for me to go right now is here, where this dude is trying to bait me into getting close so he can throw a bomb at these barrels and blow me to hell, but clearly I didn't get close, because I was expecting it. There we have it. Pretty sure there's a few, yeah, there's a bit of a fork in the road here, but should be waiting off to the side over there on the left, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the reason I know this is because I pretty much played this level like yesterday, and I still fresh in my mind. And this is where the first merchant of the game that is.
Here to look over my wares. Mostly stolen, but who's telling you?
Well, I guess the first merchant that isn't in the Nexus is Mr. Driggling. He sells some of these healing stuff for outrageous prices, and fire bombs also. And weapons, which is less unreasonable, ask me. Or if I want to. Like
Go
my better
ahead,
shield.
take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
I actually have a better shield available. Hold on, let's see. Because what I have right now is this one. It's all their shield, and it's got 60 physical attack. He's got +5 shield, which I kind of assume is. And 50 guard break reduction. Like I'm guessing that actual shield and the guard break reduction are in this game's equivalent of the stability stats from Dark Souls, which is like what determines how much stamina you use.
Hello!
When you block. So if we look at the other shields this guy has, I think the slave shield is a fairly common drop here, so probably won't get that. Not really seem that different, honestly. I think I'll just stick with mine. Damage reduction percent 90. But that's the one I already have, so. I do have another
Go
item.
ahead, take your time.
Hold on. Might as well talk to him some more.
Hello, what can I do for you? Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul, then you'll go mad, and those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of Great Volataria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
Oh, there you go.
There's this skinny fella, clad in fabulous armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane like yourself. Probably some pampered son by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt. It is the end of Great Boletaria, but hell, at least the demons don't... He's another one who's probably some
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm not going any...
Right, I'm kind of wondering if that's due to the shiny armor that I hope shiny that there's a weird aura around. It's the guy that he's talking about. He's probably gonna meet him quite close to the place where he appears. But first let's... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Entourage of friends here, about to read it. Oh, fuck it, one of them has fucking cheapo ranged stuff. It's great. That didn't kill him. They will be perfectly alright, I'm sure. Three guys with fucking just crossbow stuff. Which is exactly the best news, but this guy doesn't have a crossbow. Berserk swing. That's not very nice. I'll just go ahead and do it this way. This guy is still not alive. And now that we've accomplished that, I'm sure there's like a blue guy that we lure down here. Yep. Lure him all the way down to the ground level. And kind of have to stay right below this scaffolding thing, you know, because if not, then the other ranged guy that's left will probably get a cheap shot at me. Oh dear. Maybe it's a place that has a few less superficial obstacles. Probably a good idea. I had a bit more stamina left. Where are you? To the game I haven't played in 6 years, close to the beginning. This close to the beginning, yes. Hello, Battleline 11, if I'm reading that correctly. Like this part isn't completely blind because I did this one level beforehand. Hopped. Beyond that, pretty much everything. Half moon grass is nice and a few hundred souls. Sweet heals. I might as well this up so that boss gate is not actually a big deal to do this right now. I'm gonna finish this guy up. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've noticed about this, like, counter attacks. It's kind of a shame because I feel this would be considerably less painful. Or with nobody is without. I mean to say the opposite. I'm kind of curious about actually coming up. I was a bit determined. Just run area. what else in here, but I'm pretty sure this dude with the blue eyes is gonna... Just go here. I have a shield, I don't think he has a shield, but he has a sword. He had a 2 hands. Hey, who needs it? Yeah, I can 2-hand my sword also. I'm not actually sure about if these guys with the base is spawn or not. I think they're actually like not that tough. What they're doing. Ones that I'm guessing don't respawn are the guys with the red faces, because those guys, they kind of die, or at least the one I've found. So take a while. And set up. Just calculate. Okay, now here's the thing. Assuming that there aren't gonna be any more guys popping up out here, then I kinda wanna try something different, because if I go over here, there's gonna be a bunch of dudes, including that guy who tries to get cheap arrow shots all the way over there. That would be if I go there first, but if I go here first, then this guy...
Please, help me! I am trapped! Surrounded by dreglings!
I can see that. I can trick this guy and blow yourself up, mate. I guess that's her name, actually. Not how those three red legs. What's he doing? Reaching his sword up. It looks like a stance that would do if they're like trying to bait you into attacking so they can parry you. Apparently not. Apparently they're stupid. There you are.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Okay, I have a telescope now. Where are you going?
Now I must go. There is something for me to take care of.
You have that shiny shield and sword. Sure, it'll be fine. Yeah, what does happen? I'm pretty sure he just kind of starts meandering. At least I noticed. He just kind of starts meandering back and forth around a few parts of this place. But the first place he goes, or first place he went, last I checked, at least, was over there, where the rest of the dead guys are. But on that run through that I did, I already cleared this place out. Yeah. Where I came here, so he didn't actually fight anything. Now I guess he's gonna help me clear out this place. I'm just doing it by myself. Do it, guy. Thank you. That worked for me. Is he gonna keep going? No, I guess he's just turning back now, even though there's like a bunch more down here. Roughing. Shit. Tried to blow them up with fire bombs, but pushing the wrong buttons. It's a little difficult when. Oh shit. This would be a good time to try the spear. Yeah, you can go there and do make work for me or not. He's just waiting for me to do everything. Oh. How dare he turn around on me? Okay, here we are. I'll let you keep moving forward, my friend. Go ahead and do the hard part on my behalf. Watch. Keep going. No, he's turning around like a coward. Hold on. There's a I'll watch from here with my telescope. So kindly gifted. That's actually invisible too. Okay. I'll just ignore that. Get all these shards of blacksmith stuff, I think. And then leave. I think that's pretty much it for this place. At least we get more heals. Souls for our trouble. And now this dude is just going to back and forth here.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
I don't know. We can find out together. Or not, because I'm pretty sure he's driving a Komodo. You're just gonna turn around. Yeah, it's probably I just shimmies will have your arm stretching exercise. I probably should do too, to be fair. My fucking shoulders end up sore and stiff more often than not. This guy's just having a crazy dream. Like, you know, like I think I started saying a while ago, but I can train of thought on that kind of relates to it. Get items from, at least in Dark Souls, where you get items from bodies. Like, those are the undead nonsense. They're actually not completely dead. Like hollows. Theoretically to what they've just lost the will to benefit as dead bodies and let you take their stuff. Okay, I'm sure I want to do this from not completely, like learn this the hard way, the first run. There we go. There's Dargon, 2 Dargon. And here's a bunch of sacrifices. They're gonna kindly give me their stuff now. And more heals. And here comes one of the point. Oh, first of all, here come these fucks. You can use your own cheap tactics, kind of, but you're not cheap enough to use the fucking fireball tactics. It's gonna be so big. Shit. There. Let's switch back to my normal sword. So, hold on. I'm not mistaken, there's Chia and Dargon. Oh, if I try going there, then the Dargon is fire down that bridge, just like in Dark Souls, or rather, Dragon in Dark Souls does it just like the Dragon in the game. That's the correct way of expressing that. What if I go this way, like this grassy hill with 2 Dargons? And try going this way before, because I was too... I think there's some items there, but I'm guessing that they're just there as bait. Like, hey, try to grab this stuff and Dargon will scorch you. The edge here. Shit. Or not, never mind. Yeah, that's kind of what I suspected. Shit, okay, that just went way over there. I was not aware of that. Oh, it was not, I did not suspect that. That pretty much confirms my suspicion that, well, he's alive, but I have an easy time trying to get stuff from her. So I just go, like, maybe this is how you're supposed to do it, like, get him over, to come over to here to the bridge. While he's here, then push back there and grab the stuff from this. I'm gonna try. Make it all the way over here, and I long enough, here it comes. eventually make his way over here. And then the fire breathing. He's gonna give me the favor of killing those guys. Of course it is. If I have him do that, then run all the way back here. Let's grab something before he comes back. He's like all the way over there now. Got that much. Kind of tempting fate by going further, but you know. Now I'm solid, so be back now. Can I grab everything or? It sounds like he's really close by, I don't know. Flee. Yep, there. I think there's one more item there that I can bait him away from me. Grab it if it's like the only left, but kinda lost it on my first chance, so let's see if I can do it on my next chance. These dragons are so mad for no reason. Alright, welcome, Procedure 89, to this my completely... Well, not completely, but like after the next 20 minutes or so, completely blind run of this game. But not completely. I don't know if it's gonna stay there long enough, because I got we got to stay there long enough to make him breathe fire, so didn't buy myself as well. Go for it, I guess. Resistance. I kind of looked to me like. I was gonna say, it kind of looked to me like that tail was gonna come slamming down at some point. It was so close to the rest of that stuff. But surely that's fine. I have to make my way back there, which hopefully happens without a lot of dark flashes. I'm dying a lot this time. The crux. Not really the crux. I guess. One of these games. Hey, at least I get to keep all my items, so I'm still good. My stock of heals. Even if I'm not completely, I don't know, like something that I kind of, I'm fairly sure I'm gonna miss from Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls you got the Estus flasks, so basically guaranteed set amount of heals for every area, basically. Refilling your measure, but apparently in these other games that aren't Dark Souls, you need to keep finding out these items, which are, you know, kind of like they're dropping sufficiently well so far. I have a reason to complain right now, but I don't know, to me having a good stock of heals that I can rely on is kind of essential. And even though I haven't gotten to the point where, like, to grind them out, kind of spooked by the prospect of having to get to that point. Oh, come on. Come on. Shit. I'm gonna throw a firebomb, but it's apparently really hard to lock onto anything in this narrow passage. Maybe if they don't even drop anything, I don't believe they did. There's one. fairly certain that I could potentially get lost dragon treasure. Now I want it, but oh, I did drop something. As well, you'll get it. Where do I find this one? I keep doing that right now. I'm kind of suspicious, or kind of suspect the fact that if I wanted, I could like get a bunch of like ranged items, arrows, and just cheap out those dragons from far away, but I don't want to do that. It's not yet. Surely I can. You know, I can get by without whatever that item that I missed was. Yeah, I probably should do actually. See if I can clear up first. Or at least get behind this, get past this. I can actually knock him off again. But I've confirmed that he does respond. You have to be paranoid about losing anything that he might have to drop. Oh shit. Flames were still... Oh, is he fighting somebody? That's how he died last time. Well, maybe that's who he's fighting. Maybe that's where you end up if you go down there. I'm not really the golden shiny dude. Maybe that's what happened. Well, I could have timed that just a little bit better so that I have gotten that one hit. Well. These guys don't like to jump down from ramparts. Like future outings. These are all important variables, don't you know? Right, I'm sure I'm gonna go all the way up there again. Well, let's get started. It's out and drop anything, and now we bait out. Oh boy, look. God race. Never even realized they were there. See if I can to where he's I really want to that 1,000 cuts thing would rather just backstab him. Wait down here until he decides to go all the way down here. Sure, he's taking his time. Reminding of the Boulder Knights from Dark Souls 1. And I'm not gonna correct myself in that case, because my own chronological experience was playing Dark Souls once before this, so in my own personal perception, Boulder Knights were encountered for these guys. You know, these guys that came before them on general scale. I heard that sound kind of like a heartbeat a second ago. Actually fairly paranoid that it might have come from like some part of my browser. I guess not. It did come from him. Right. Why? I'm gonna kill him though, is it? Dumb as that is. Push him off. Probably did fall all the way up, he fell all the way down and he survived. He only took a misery of damage. Damn. Right. So I return up here. Just back to where I was, I think. This time I'll just try to get across the bridge without provoking guardians. This is gonna work exactly the same as what the upgrade is. I guess this would be a cheap way to farm some souls. Okay, without getting a hunt. It's not really viable though, because there's like no way to reset this nearby, so... It's a really easy way to get a cheap 112 souls though, if you... Oops. Okay, yeah, here we're back. Shit, I forgot about these two clowns. If I can actually... fire bombs, but I don't actually want. There are better ways. Down to that level. However, I will use the half moon blasting just to get myself back up to speed quickly. So let's see. I'm not sure if I can find like the place where I died here. I can claim my souls. And that I lost from dying. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I can even get that one item. I'm gonna tempt fate and try to do it that way. The bridge. I'd have to do it on 2 trips though. I'm sure I'm gonna be really strapped for time. Yeah, this guy just comes forward immediately. Just take this guy out separately. As for the rest of it, I just stay here. Turns Mr. Dargan to come by. His spicy breath. His Chilet's Toriado's breath to actually just be so kind, which I don't know if he will stay like on the flat line. To actually do off. Becomes a guy who's not content to mind better. Over here so I can trick you into doing that again. Thank you. And we'll use the extra time that is not by virtue of you doing that to rush back here and steal more shit. Okay, let's see. Try it. What exactly triggers the big Dargan here to do the tails? Apparently it sweeps the entire thing instead of being a localized attack, which is kind of BS. And I completely lose my dislike. I get the feeling that I could get that, but what do you call it? Only if I do it quickly enough and then die anyway. No, I think I'm dirty actually. Let's not try again. But what I am going to do rather is just keep going forward until my next shot. And then maybe I'll actually try that again. Actually, after I clear out this starting bridge area time, I'll probably take a quick break to check on the ice cream. And it needs my attention right about now. That guy, and there's the dudes behind. I guess I'm gonna kill this next time. Right. There we go. Are there any more dudes that are going to attack me right now? You know what, I'm gonna make it to the top. I'm sure it'll safer that way at least. For long. Where are you going? You dropped something, you did. Can't forget those sweet, sweet spoils, don't you know? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is kind of huddle back in the corner here and hope I'm not attacked, because I can watch this fully. To go check on the thing one more time, and I will be right back, so please bear with me during this time. might I have returned. And while I do suspect I would end up having do the... I'm guessing maybe just one more of those brief interruptions at some point or another. Probably won't be that big of a deal. But at any rate, where was I? Well, I just came back here to the bridge. Or the ramparts, I guess, not really a bridge at this point. Yeah, for once, I will actually try to kill this guy without knocking him over. Despite how much the cheapo build, I'll even give him the opportunity to knock me over. So, okay. Oh my god. Okay, well, if I had only done that once, I would have like, never mind, but I only beat you. Do not pretend that this is not the case. I what the deal is going on with him, but fight with someone else and then dying. That's what happens whenever I knock him down there. So, you know, why wouldn't I? It's just very satisfying. It's very poetic. Thought I'd run out of stamina at last. Yeah, was that case though? Not sure if I'm doing like the same button each level actually get jump attack results does any different. In this, that's any different from like normal strong attack. I've been operating under the assumption that and now let me get two covers. I gotta... A little weird, but like apparently the only staggered legs are... It's a normal dragon, so it's like nothing. A sword and shield. Staggered. Kind of berserk swing combo after like first swing. I find a little strange, you know what? Try something. Not one more. Oh yeah, I fight this guy. Try here. Oh, actually. I've tried luring him like get by those. Hearing that weird kind of heartbeat sounds. These guys do it when they're at low health. There's one. I will not get. I have to come back for that one item eventually. I will get souls. I lost there twice already. These are the ones that get staggered with experience. Please. Okay. Attack enemy side. Sometimes I get confused, but let's see. At least I am getting completely more. So course, to get that loss. So that makes me nice. Come on, Mr. Target. Over here and with the spicy fire breath. So shit back. Charge up there and just ride him and simply die. Or say fuck it, just gonna take my stuff and leave. Back for that later. What could it possibly be that it's so much zealously guarded that it's a weapon? Fortunately, it doesn't kill all the clerics. Actually, he's left. One of them is a spear. So that'd be a situation. It's okay. We will escape it only to the fact that we're being stopped by these fucking snipers. That still is danger to find. Whatever. Ahead, as I suspected him to do. Again. Seems so tempted to just go back. It's like at least I'm not under it, or it's just it's going ahead of it. Move back. Can't possibly be here. I think that I'm still on somehow, surely. Oh, there he goes. Finally. That's good. Snipe. Still on. Bye. Yes. Or not. Cross that door. Okay. This fucker's still hit. Authors. At least I know that I'm definitely safe. Named tones of some trumpet flavor. Just for a few seconds. Yeah, pincer attack. Sure works like those items in Dark Souls so that you put element in your weapon. In this case it's fire. A little strange, like I'm pretty sure you would need something else to thermodynamics. Physicist. Really, I have no say in the subject. That's right. Can't possibly criticize anything if you're not an expert who specializes in that field. I know what I'm talking about. Not quite sure when I got there, but I hope firebomb. Oh hey, it's these things. These mobs with shields in front that also have a spear. It's really hard to get past them. Such smart. Eventually, we just recede into nothing. Shield. That's it. It's actually getting significant. Boom. Right now, I think, because of what's coming up. Even I am ignorant because Italy part of the game boss. I have not fought the boss yet. Oh, okay. Sure, unlocking this shortcut, which is the other door that I was mindful of. To make it easier to come back and grind that item from Dragon, which sure. There's the spear. Ahead. The feet. It's ready. There's the world 10. See don't. Sorry. See it. Instead of having this thing, let me have a turpentine just in case. Use all me firebombs first. I'll top myself off here since I have enough. Doesn't matter. Need a bomb, come on. Okay. Time. It's nothing. This. Okay, like first or the final boss of the rest. It's kind of faster than I do. There's lots of spears. It's not just about square. Oh yeah, square. It's not just about bosses has the help of something. So tiny things around it. Not really tiny, but relatively speaking. Here's next. So that was my last firebomb, so continue. Ship. Let's see if I can manage road. I'm actually kind of wondering if the big thing spawn smart fees paranoid about squirrels. So then it would theoretically be possible. It's actually the case. And we're doing it, kind of. We're doing it. Some sharp stone. Not lost my helmet yet. Completely. Look, this side's completely exposed. It's gonna be better now. I can spam attacks there. However, heavily. I actually played this, I kind of suspected that this was kind of was just there. Part of the whole crowd. They all share are like hardest boss in the Souls games, the Prowling Magus. Let me go ahead and two-hand the sword. Sure, it's gonna be a good idea at this point. I think this thing doesn't really left up on it. Safety. Safety comes first in a work environment. So true. Hunting. It's bizarre. Shall obtain the demon soul and the power beyond human limits. So that's how that works. You have to beat a boss to go back to human form. Different. Or maybe it's just like it's different after this point. You're saying. I'm pretty sure that. And the way I've heard it, apparently, to express it. There's a few things that only open up after you. Go ahead and touch the arch, the lead soul, or let it be. Sure. Return to the Nexus. Choose Blacksmith Head and Baldwin. Which is which? They look. Now that we return to the Nexus after our first adversary.
Welcome back.
Oh, hi.
The monumental awaits the above.
Monumental. We have to go up the stairs. Which I did before, and actually stare at the big statue. Maybe.
The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm sure lost right now. Was there another path that leads further up that I wasn't aware of before? Well, that's a big old torch, if that's all that stick is for.
The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
That all you're gonna tell me right now?
The monument.
Yeah, I guess so. Monument. Bear, seek, best, etc., etc. Right, above I go. Well, here I am. I'm pretty sure this. I'm fairly certain the staircase didn't exist before. Just dance to it. I can go way up now. Shadow of the Colossus thing. Talk to the mantle here. Release the people. Or statues or something, or corpses. People or corpses, you know, completely different, because they don't seem to be moving at all. They look like rotted or... I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Where does this go? It's back down to where? It's back down to... Back down to like a place I see. Another big mezzanine balustrade area for these guys. Oh, and there's something. Out of ephemeral eyes. Probably artistically people when people talk about like that they've never played before. Advice that gets thrown around a lot is you should read descriptions, especially, but I haven't been doing that. I'm irresponsible. Okay, I'll get around to it right now. I just want to see like how far I can get. Damn, this is larger than expected. Oh, okay, dead end. Where do I go then? I mean, option. There's something I'm missing here. No real bait. See a way to die there, potentially. That's gonna help me. While I'm wandering around, let's see. Of souls. Bulgaria, friend of Sage Frege, is known for spellcraft. Just like what gives off light. Heartstone and Sharpstone. How about that finger? The demon Phalanx radiates a strong power. It's basically the boss souls from Dark Souls, or rather those are like this. You know, gotta say it the right way. Resurrects the user's body, can only be used in self. Okay, so Eye Stone. Spice. That's for. So I guess you have to use items to. Like you have two options, I guess. To open it that I know of. Unghostify yourself. The boss, and apparently the other one. Use one of those stones. Like a limit amount. I'm sure there's gotta be some way you can do it. Guess I haven't figured out what it is yet. Right here. About 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to figure out what to do here. All the way down. He's probably gonna tell me the same thing. Go up and talk to the thing if I can't. Found a way to do so yet.
The monumental.
You say that, but sure, but I can see that I can arc stones, arch stones. Yeah, that is a little bit weird. My old file came back to Nexus after rescuing Shiny. Like sitting up there. Oh, he's not. Yeah, does anyone else here have anything different to say? How about you?
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Aland left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by demons and soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
So are you like the miracle teacher?
If I did not have...
She's not really telling me anything right now except her and her life story. These people weren't here before.
I have sinned.
Cool.
I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
Okay. What a story, Mark.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
Okay, this is the miracle teacher, I guess.
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons.
What about hex mages?
A miracle. They have...
Okay, that's it. Learn heal. Can you learn heal? Don't you need like a certain level of faith for that, or that does not have that? Figure that out. MP cost. Okay. All of these at least once. User back to the Nexus. What else? Next, so harder to beat. Bye bye. Here's the user report. Remember. Not sure how it works.
A miracle. I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
Maybe not. Have anything else to say?
O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself.
Can't just ask everyone to do everything for you. Have you know? It's just a little ridiculous. Anything else? Anyone else? Here before? I don't think you were.
What do you want, brute? I have no use for miscreants like yourself. Away with you.
Maybe this guy will only talk to me if, like, my intelligence is high enough. Like the magic teacher. So maybe there is like a threshold to learn magic, and like I suspected. Hold on, let me give to this guy.
That hairpin, that belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Sure.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Alright, of Herculean strength. I did get this last time. Game resistance. Bad, but I don't know if I am, but I guess I'll figure out if I can. This is maximum item burden, which I don't think actually affects doesn't really have any effect on you, like your anything like that, but it's a nuisance, I guess. Don't know if any of the other games from that I've seen even have that encumbered by items that you have equipped. You actually do need to that guy who keeps stuff stored for you. Carry shit at all times like Dark Souls. Gonna go back up here and try to figure out how to talk to the elemental. Quite how that would work. Way up here and then I don't go anywhere because this is something's the matter. Tempted to try a few things, just the fact that I out yet. Come up here. Prompt that appears or anything. Would anything happen if I do this? That I can see. It just makes me confused. Have acquired an action. All of that. Yeah, there's candlelit. And talk.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons.
Obviously.
I am one of the Monumentals. We
know.
preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know.
What's that?
Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced.
Right, I guess we're gonna hear about it now.
In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One.
Why was he there in the
Across
first
the
place,
land
though?
seeped a colorless, deep fog.
That's
And
happened.
the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog.
Erased how?
In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones.
Okay.
1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground.
Dwarves.
1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls.
It's also a bird, apparently.
1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands.
Specific
The
one is on the
archstones
archstone.
were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Yes, these dead people you are the other monumentals. The 4 sealed archstones have been released, so I guess I've been able to go to the other archstones without doing this first.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
Get a choice. Yeah.
Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Right. Can I talk to you again?
We neutralized the Old One and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the Archstones, and in order to mend reality, monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is o'ershort, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The monumentals perished, and the Archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Alant once again aroused the Old One.
I was gonna say, even if we put that guy to sleep again, say some other jerk isn't gonna come back.
The monumentals perished, and the short-sighted...
Oh, there you go. Our speech, so... But we're done, and actually... anything else from continuing conversation, so we did it. In the lore of the game, I guess, which... It's kind of funny we do that much sooner in it. Like, have an actual objective. And that we get told a method by which we're going to accomplish it. And that's provided to us much sooner than we get anything resembling that in any of the Dark Souls. Interesting.
Brave soul, who fears not death, prithee, lull the Old One back to its ancient slumber.
Stone. Temporarily connected to fused worlds. Shoot you lose your physical forms by stone. Controls in human souls. Play those who slay demons, right? Check them right now. Can find. 6 to help Otherworld Warrior return to your world while a phantom. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this because we're completely disconnected from the world. When you die and enter soul form, use this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's like the White Sign Soapstone. Or rather, the White Sign Soapstone is like that. And this is like the Black Crystal, I guess. Although my stupid controller is like plugging itself in, but it's not actually unplugged there. Send summon phantoms to the original, except if you're being invaded, I guess. At least that's how that worked. They checked, you can't Black Crystal invaders out, which is, shitty, you know.
What is it? Dost thou seek soul power?
Their defeat purpose, I guess we
So
will
be
soul
it.
power.
After all, thou requirest strength. Go forth,
I guess I would.
touch the demon inside me.
Oh, I intend to.
Let these ownerless souls become thine own.
That's why she's able to do this, because she...
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Oh boy.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Okay, that's the same
So
thing she
the
says.
world might be mended.
That voice clip. It's the reason why she's able to tap into the soul's blood basis, because she's actually part demon. So let's see. Vitality, burden. You'll raise defense, I think. Vitality's per HP an item. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna. What do you call it? Use a lot of spells here. This run. first go. Generally for these games I do prefer to do like a mainly melee build for my first go. That's the way that lets you, or that has you more hands-on approach for everything. Just do spells which are more potentially OP ranged, but I don't know. But thinking I'll probably raise my endurance. Start with. For landing. Over. Where I have more health, you know. Well, I think I can raise my to 1. Dip my toes into magic. 10. Enough for now. Drop rate will probably be a good idea. That like guaranteed infinite healing items, so you need to write about. So good idea to have, but like no. Probably use my last have to use that even. What's up?
As for me, I'm only here to tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
And that's what your big stick is for, alright?
I keep the candle. Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
I like your accent, you know. Hey, did you see what I did?
Have you met the last surviving monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now they've trapped us here in the Nexus, in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty if you ask me.
What do you have to say right now?
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you. The black-robed maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's a morose type, with eyes occluded by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware. Do not devolve into a foul beast.
Clearly, you see clearly.
What's happened? Have you lost your nerve? No matter. Have a seat. We can sit here forever. At least we will be safe.
Well, there you go. It's a obligatory laugh.
What's happened? No matter.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings. Rest assured.
I upgrade my weapon. I have the means to do that now. I actually probably should have checked that before I like spent all my souls. Let's see. I'm gonna leave it. I don't know how I would cover like my health and all MP without using items and without dying. Surely there will be an explanation for this eventually. Let's see. Do I want to do anything else? Come across. Hard stone, sharp stone, well I would. Mail breaker. Better than my other thing, I should probably check that. Probably gonna say probably going to.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Probably going to change my clothes, but end up increasing my endurance so I can still wear these clothes and not be what do you call it? Not be flat rolling, but apparently I've kind of got a ways to go before I can get. What if I just, I don't know, change my armor? Not wear them? Seriously not wear them? Why? A reason for that? I just remove it. And that. Now I can quick rolls. I guess I'm gonna keep wearing this. Actually. Really, I don't really have any idea why. It's rugged roll. Pretty sure I was able to. Let's see. Minus 6. Don't I? 22 strength. I should probably go ahead and large shield painted with purple. Heavy and very effective against flame attacks. So probably gotta go like strength. I think that's strength at least. Let's see. Strength is that divergence into things. What I need, which I don't have enough skill to use. Actually good. Just want to know. I need to have strength. I have 12, so I need 10 more points in strength. And I'm kinda wondering how can this spirit be very simple, so let's see. Tower Queen. Giant. That one's broken. Shadow Shaman guy and the bird person. Probably gonna go ahead and do these like clothes. That's. Or I touch the Archstone of the Burrow King, I believe it's time for me to take another quick. I need to check on my ice cream thing again. Please bear with me for a couple minutes and I will be right back. what's left of that screen just set. Set pretty much. Okay, Christ. Okay, can do it for later if I can. You know what would be great though if my microphone were actually. There we go. Actually. Stuff that I'm saying. That I actually have it pointed at least vaguely towards where my mouth orifice sounds are coming out of. Wouldn't that be the concept? Alright, so anyway, yeah. Don't really know how much longer I'm gonna be playing this for, but let's touch the Archstone of the Burrow King and go to Stonefang Tunnel. Stubborn excavators had their souls taken. They mindlessly continue working. Oh. So what, like all of these like corners of the earth that the what do you call it? All of these corners of the earth that the Arkstones were linked to are all within Boldetaria, so it's I think the intro did mention something about not the entire world being Boldetaria. So just a bit confused. Next enemy to sample the spells. Or pierce attacks. Also crap falling from above over there. So, apparently being thrown from up there, that's... What else we got here? Look at this.
Hello there.
Oh, souls. Okay, I skipped that bit of dialogue by accident. I was trying to... And the last thing of dialogue. Let's see. What does this get? So... Grass for... I don't know if I want to pay 100 fucking souls for one of those shittiest healing items. This point it occurs to me too that I didn't actually upgrade my shit with the Nexus Blacksmith. So a pickaxe. And protrusion, no hard protrusion can be used like a rapier. Usually use Stonefang.
Our little town. Well, it's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone. And don't bother with old men like myself. Thank you, Lord, for this golden opportunity.
Do not try to skip these guys down.
Have you heard about that sparkling lizard? He's not easy to catch. But he's got some fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, really? I'm sorry. I can't give it away.
That's surprising, right?
Thank you, Lord.
I guess he did. Alright.
You want to play? Well, you've got to pay. Don't you agree?
Alright, so apparently the god race direction is susceptible to pierce attacks. Which I don't think I have. Well, I don't know, I have the spear count. So, I think I might be able to like fall down there and survive. I don't really trust my chances. I think I'm expected to go that way. Like where the Arkstone is too. Why don't I go back to the Nexus actually? There's something I want to try out. Patch as a hyena. I totally haven't met yet in any way, shape or form. Oh, hey, you're just here.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Oh, thanks.
I shall await thine return, slayer of demons. I am here for thee, and thee only.
Screw the rest of these guys. Clearly don't need my help. Anyone else
if I
have anything new to
have
say?
my...
Already said that and I've already heard it.
O Honourable One, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray? Even in such misery?
I don't know. Ask him, personally.
Oh, Honorable One, will you...
Over this Saint Urban. So, there's something else I want to try, actually, while I'm here. That's if I go to where the snooty guy was on this side. Try to base my magic a little bit while he talked to me now.
Are you here to face the demons?
Yes, so.
If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the Dungeon of Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Right, so now he will teach me stuff. Soul Arrow. I can't afford anything. Well, I can afford the 500 ones. Knight's Presence. But can I just use... Still need like a catalyst or something. Cast them. It not work. I doubt. Flame Toss. You're the first spell learned by town magicians. Enchant Weapon. Protection. Only works against physical attacks then. Prank. Well, I guess I could use, but I actually have the souls right now.
Frake is a great sage who systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he's likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Frake as soon as possible. All the more reason.
Well, maybe someday.
Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake as quickly as possible.
I don't even know if these spells have a like if each spell has the requirement or if they all work with a minimum of 10 magic. So I'll have to find out by my own self when I... Let's not go back in there. I almost forgot what the fuck I came back for in the first place.
It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons with your souls.
Okay, just says that again and again, even though it's kind of a mouthful. Let's see. Broadsword. +1 with more damage. Okay, +8. I need 3 shards of Sharpstone. And 500. I only do one upgrade right now, but it's worth it. Let's take it into Broadsword. And but I need one sharp of 500 souls. I don't have. 896, okay. What short spear? Sharpstone. Souls. Barely don't have enough souls. What about shields? I can upgrade that. Attack, physical attack. That I want to improve guard break reduction. I guess yeah, that's just stability. If at all possible, the damage reduction, but I guess that's not going to be upgradable. What about repair? If I repair by yeah, I guess you need to like resharpen it.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
Right, well, that one upgrade for my sword. Actually, no. And I guess go in one direction that I'm apparently able to go in. Next enemy is susceptible to pierce attacks. And spells. I guess they were talking about this direction now. Mind. Oh, okay. Somehow. One stuff. Okay, so we'll continue doing, I guess. Yeah, how their enemies actual strategy. How their a challenge exists, I ask you. Let's see. Yep, this look like things. No problem if I don't murder them, so let me escape or something. Apparently they can take a beating. Seriously. This is my strong attack. Apparently it's not enough to do more than a tons of damage to both an time. Army, let's say. Okay, advantage is apparently not very nice. Oh shit. Apparently now there is my stamina recovery. That's to handle. What's this thing? Okay. Or continually. Yes, it does. I go. Gotta figure out what's over there, but let's see. What would I find? Right to ship. Oh shit. It kind of looked like it shot us at this point. So we have glowing eyes. Child appearance. What if I want to go meet more of these friends? Look like they're hard at work. Or they need to concern themselves with me if this kind of pass on through. Oh shit. How come doggies decide to come out? Now we have a different problem altogether. We have to attack so fast, goddamn. I get one hit off. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm getting a good amount of souls out of that. There's something in there. Did something happen that I should have witnessed? Like some kind of foreman. Oh, I shoots fire out of it. That's unfortunate, but seems like it's a pretty straightforward business to dodge it. Not a straightforward business to hold it. Straightforward business at all to stagger him. It's quite impossible, as a matter of fact. Oh, Jesus Christ. These attacks. They all seem very excessively. Sure, he wasn't doing any kind of wind up and I was looking at him there, but I guess I'll just accept that, shall we? Hey, attack me. Yeah, you were waiting for me there. Anyway. This is really kind of pirouette. Apparently he also does not get staggered little attack. That's a little disheartening. Unless I do a strong attack. Unless he's already attacking, in which case nothing happens. Alright. I'm very confused as to how that works. So far, I'll tell you that much. Now let me check my equipment here. Let's see. This or this anymore. I don't want to fucking expend that stone by accident. That would be a tragedy. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least to be able. It's kind of unplushed by the fact that these shot guys don't get hit at all. That guy's fire. Jeez. That guy's almost still. Didn't really solve anything for those there. Perhaps clearing the path. Whatever, I just need to do this many times. Have randomly not stagger him. That, right. I'm getting to the point where I'm not quite sure. It's a good idea to you. Time. Like, you know, stats games are really good. And, sufficiently tilting that you need to keep coming back to a certain period. And, or do it all at once, you might regret it. Just based on the dramatic drop in performance that comes from salt within. I'll call it that. Okay, there's someone shooting at me. I can't see. I guess. Gotta keep shooting at me. Wonder. Solitaires. It's someplace from. I would like to get someplace as much as I would like to break from that shooting that direction. I'd be able to at least get to the break. Say something remotely sensible, like a backstab guy. They should have known better. I'm just gonna leave you guys be. I have no quarrel with you. But it would say the same to me. Which this guy doesn't have the decency. And it's already that way, so it will not. Thank you. At least we have enough room where I can cheat the guy out, which is like get these fuckers right now. There we go. It's almost like you're supposed to backstab them. If you like attack them from the front all the time and you do 160 damage, it doesn't actually do it. You know, completely empty the health bar like it did. Okay. It's like they take exponentially more damage when you start like that. I don't know, maybe. I don't trust these guys with glowing eyes, so take the cheap shot. And now I have okay. I think his friends didn't like me doing that. I attack that. I do 10 attacks from the front. That would do damage to backstab. It's not gonna fucking do that percentage of their health or something funny later. Oh no. Miracle I haven't gotten hit by fire to the other than I was. Oh Jesus. We'll fix this debacle. We'll do what the ghosty does. Let's see what I've just accomplished here. Okay, that's open now. We can at least kill this guy. Let's get this rope. Seems well enough. When I actually hit it, it's workable enough. And it strikes. Shield. Where's my shield for this? Hit me with a bite. I'm getting some souls from this. Souls I can find. Is it not completely useless? Obviously, like disproportionately the weak spot. Find it instead. To the left, rather than actually completely behind. Sometimes works. Clear still. At least, yeah, I guess you can farm these guys. Seems that way to me now, at least. Let's see. Okay, so finally this place is cleared out. Guess I'll try not to pick any more fights with others. This guy does not share my respect for others. That guy up there. I have a mighty need to murder at least one of them. That doesn't seem interested in picking a fight with me, so going back at the entrance, you see. See how I moved now. I would happily murder this guy if not for the fact that he doesn't stagger at all. Like, much. However, actually, power. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to invest in some serious, I don't know, big sword. Since like when I did my first sort of Dark Souls. Usually you'll find a big Zweihander build that I can instantly knock down anyone that would make me satisfied. Burn. Sharp Bloodstone. Rather sharp Bloodstone. And, if I read the context thing from Blacksmith, Bloodstone was a downward weaponry. Why would you do that? I don't know. Unless you were trying to do funny things like finding a cold club in Dark Souls 1. That would be that too, by now. That kind of thing. If such a thing is going to be available, let's find out. fire lizards here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, or I'm gonna be comfortable fighting them without the melee, so can't alternative attacks just for them. I'm guessing I don't want to go down there at that time. I can have an Iron Keep in Dark Souls 2. You fellas, you look like you're for a fight, and I look like that. It's not if we're gonna fight all at once. If I can take you on one at a time and cheese you, different matter entirely, isn't it? Except charge. Gonna charge at you for about 2 seconds. Actually, strike. And there it goes again. There. I was trying to do the entire time. And I can use that big shield. Like that. I need to grind by myself a little bit. Some of it's a little more believable. You know, I will say right now, it's entirely possible. It's even though I even would like to stream this game from beginning to end. I definitely reserve the right to make my way to hard hell. However I see fit. Of course, that wouldn't be on stream. I mean, that's just how I play Dark Souls anyway. On repeat runs, any runs I would do in this day and age. How my first run was or thereabouts. It's there's one more thing I wanted to say on the subject, but suddenly I forgot what it was. Shortcut, I hope it is. It occurs to me that I never actually checked, like, I think I see where that is, that's the entrance. I'm just in love with shortcuts. And with this shortcut, I think I could actually go ahead and you know, go back to the first set of elevators that I saw way back when, and check out what those are about. Pleasant surprise. Now please follow me all the way back here so I can get behind you. God. That is how we operate. Thank you, my friend, for understanding my predicament and cooperating. I really appreciate everything done for me. It took 44, that's definitely not like stun by half. Which is how much? 117. Not that. I'm just being paranoid. I just want to get all backstabs because trying to do this with just mashing R1 from efficiently. Okay, well, here we are. Can I get rid of this bellows? No, not. Big old bellows, that's it. Oh, hey, well, you know, one of these guys is a tired road to me right now. Probably not go forward or go backwards to try and ensure that I won't get ambushed by something I haven't come across yet, but I'm a boy with good ideas. Fuck, alright. That's nice. That's expectable. The light through his teeth. Whatever. Maybe we've been down here before. I think I have. Based on the fact that there's nothing alive here, I think I have. Yeah, that's where I killed that thing. So I'm just gonna painstakingly make my way all the way back up there, I guess. I have no other choice. Those guys. I will have to come up with a more efficient method to kill them. Getting burned by them close. Sure do hope that none of the guys in here are aggro to me right now. Shit, it's friend. Your friend. Oh no, that's a complete lie. I'm gonna get past this. Okay, he wants to kill me. Nice. Why'd you fall off? That looks like fun over there. That looks like a bit more fun, actually. Yeah, try to kill your friends. I'll kill your friends, not me. Kill it on him, not me. Let's try something else. I go here, can I get on that? No, I can't. That one guy right here stupid still and against the rest of the guys. Okay, so another stay there, stay back there. Not completely wrecked by your friends like it should be. Considerably closer to that stage. Once again, I am very good at handling my fact that these guys as easily as I should. But very careful. Taking them one at a time. Okay. And you're over there. Now time to relieve my item burden a little bit. Clearly that's the constructive use of these. To go next. What's the hard form? Drop on me. I was gonna say what if I start getting those. No stagger whatsoever. Two-handing strong deck. Stagger that I'll get from the side here. Let's go. I should be using this instead. Spear will seem to be working a little bit better for me. Maybe that's what they meant by next enemy is vulnerable to pierce attack time. It's never occurred to me. What's this? I'm a smart boy. I thought by the next enemy they meant something like the next boss enemy, but I guess not. Kill shield. Much strength does it take to use that? Because it looks like 18. So not as much as the other one. That's still not got right now. Trust any of these roads then. Shit. Maybe I don't need an extra or a different method of attack if I can just poke these things from far away. Oh shit. Okay, how many of them are there? Number of markers like that? I want to know. There you go. Nope, I'm ending up my attack. Of course I get staggered. Not like these fine fellows here. They don't have any staggering potential. Fragment still. Not one of these hello. Do I have to knock you off? No, jump yourself. And apparently the lance that I start with this character seems like a pretty good choice for this world. Aren't I glad that I picked this class? Fuck, is more dogs. Oh, I don't want to fucking... Hello. Can I please? No, focus the one in front of me and not the one below me. At the doable. There. Fucking shoved off. Oh, okay. Just worked. And of course mine that tries to go. Geometry doesn't work when there's this. It's cool. I don't know, maybe this whole nope. I'm trying to say fuck you to the geometry, okay. Sometimes it works. Rarely so. Very rarely so. Can I remember that part, or those parts in Dark Souls 1 where you can like the jump attacks to kill we've seen Lord of American. That are hiding behind the doors before. Same kind of principle, you see. Apparently only strong attacks are able to violate sophisticated like that. Alright. And hey, this is to remind you of the run that we're because of no dog enemies. Our circuit remains stable, aren't they? Okay, our fleet is finding shots. Is there one that wants to kill me? Yep, for sure is. Maybe I can lure him over here so I can aggro his friends. Come on. Come on, my friend, do your thing. Or not. Backstab, please. Or not. I don't go this way. So you know, backstab or away though. Hey, you got another pickaxe that I already had. So you can, if you don't have like piercing weapon, use the pickaxe as well, I think. I should have upgraded my... What the fuck? Is that a dog? Okay. Are you gonna try to kill me or nope? Intent to exist. Counter turret. If I do 3 200 light attacks, then I can shoot. Try to shoot. You have such reach. Since I think this is the only guy left. That's kind of weird though, apparently. The damage you do with back attacks. Okay, staggering. It's about to increase damage, that's good. I'm trying to examine the corpse first though. What have I just done here? production of mining Have I opened something up someplace that I've been previously? Oh, I see. I think I remember that place. It would have been pretty stupid, wouldn't it, to have gone there before. And they'll show me that item that was there. Would have been collectible at that point. Am I able to just immediately go back there through? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good lizard, is still good. Let's see. Is this place that I'm looking for a little farther ahead? Oh shit, that's the only way. Remember dropping you. I'm disappointed that didn't. But again, I'm disappointed at the fact that my enemies were at all survive. That's no big surprise. Speaking of which, shouldn't it be another guy? Sure that there's more under me. These boys gonna come down if I get by there. Apparently they're all gonna come down at the same time. They don't follow me because I'm gonna try to figure out where the other guy that I dropped down here is, if he is in fact still alive. There's the guy. I don't know if that's one of the guys that I dropped from above. Very well could be. So I'm gonna just continue with this. Okay, it's a dead lizard. That sharpstone shard or... Yes. Can I go take a shower? So refreshing. And now I don't have to do it again for another 300 years. That's how medieval showers work, right? According to some sources that I've heard about, supposedly Stonefang was an easy loaf boy. An easy level. Was short or something. Not quite sure anymore. Shoot over there to my left. And able to actually blow that up. That's the way. Alright, so... I don't know how that didn't hit me there. Fuck. Alright. Oh, when he's laughing, he can still wind up there. I don't know, this seems just a little unfair, just based on the fact that he's completely unstaggerable, so it seems you're staggering all at once when it's like about half health left. Well, I don't know, I staggered him there, I have no idea how. Do kind of a hit and run thing with strong attacks. So we can this way. Right, finally I've had my satiation of being able to kill one of these fucks. Alright. I should go back and fucking... Well, right now we'll continue forward, I guess. All the others, but... Sound of ephemeral ice, right? So you can find those, like, I wonder if we can farm those. Farm those off of some enemies, at least. I don't know. But it would be a reasonable way to get, you know, an infinitely renewable way to become not a ghost. That happens. What's going on? Throwing stuff. gonna try to kill me? I guess this guy fell. That's why I have full health. Oh boy. Blood. Little shader compiler. It's fine. Just a don't think I've been here before. Guessing that if I turn this, if it'll let me get what. Guessing if I do turn that, appears to be cool. Get up someplace. Maybe, or maybe get down someplace below. Find out in a second, but first, what's in here? Displayed. It's Christopherson. Let's give it a try, I guess. Yeah. Over. But I'm very sure I'll find out. I'm guessing this is the boss. I had to imagine. Or if I can like unlock some kind of shortcut back to entrance. Don't have to. Chunk of spider stone, right? Have to do like the whole run from the one shortcut that I did unlock. Die, which seems well, not entirely based on the fact that there's big webs and got spider stone. Yeah, it looks like there's big red eyes in there. Let me try something. Let me before I go in there, let me like evaluate how long it's gonna take me to go back to the to get back here from the beginning if I do end up dying. Which seems not entirely unreasonable. I've never fought that boss before. Actually don't get up on this thing. Instead, there's any other way in here, is there? Other than this way, which does this go down to? Take a sip actually of my thing here. So I'm starting to get a bit of a dry throat, you might say. Alright. Okay, so I do remember there was one guy here, so that's one obstacle I have to deal with. There's the fucking fire guy right there, that's another really annoying obstacle. And, what is this actually? Exactly. This is, yeah, right after. I don't think there was any left other than those two guys, I guess. Pretty sure there was a bunch of dudes here. Or that I had to kill. That was obnoxious. And, oh yeah, these guys are still here. I wonder if they followed us. They're still clustered above each other. I was trying to dodge away. Surprised when I complete lack of stamina and the fact that he just fucking snuck in on me out of... Okay. Yes, right there. Guys down here gonna try to ambush me. Okay, so... let's try to evaluate how to get back here from... More like I already said. somewhere around here. I can... How am I doing around this place? Okay, so there's that fat fuck there. Still not quite sure how to get to. I'd like to kill him if possible. The fat guy that's down at the ground level. But we'll try to do that actually. Farther along this way, that's those elevator that goes that side. It's a shortcut. Shortcut, okay. I'm not... 4 of them might be able to cover some deal with, okay. What was a shortcut here? There it is, okay. I can actually get on it without dying. Yeah, a feat in and of itself. There we go. How do I get off it without dying? Okay, that's how. It's a little bit difficult to say. How far down did that go? I cannot hide it. I can survive that. Well, frankly, I'm glad I didn't hurt you. Make you hostile.
You want to play? Well, you've got to pay, don't you agree?
I just survived it. Hostile just by landing on you, that would have been annoying. Okay. A few things I want to do in this sort of living area. Just kind of scary trying to get on that. And a little bit. Fire. Yeah. If I can fuck you up with success. Just not have to kill this guy in about 5 years. Staggered. We complete another toss-up when we're about to get staggered. Stacks. It was exactly the same. Hey, come on. Okay. Fuck's sake. See, we'll just sneak up and try to backstab him. For the fact that he's not too fucking lackeys. We're protecting him. Even though they shouldn't be fighting him. Just like the bondage of classes. Oh, fuck. Something I didn't mean to write. Instead of changing my one-minded weapon to two-hand. Vice versa, the reverse. Not vice versa, the reverse. No, I cannot. Okay, I thought it was that there. Was there? I can actually do what I should be able to do at all times. That's not this guy. He certainly deserves it. Not that he didn't do anything. And there's no way to trigger that. Let's go. Careful, biting up. Certainly. Nothing much I can do on the first attempt. Tearing up Silver Soul. What do we got up here? This fox have been dealt with. Crushing battle axe +1. Perhaps I'll get some use out of that later, but now it's time for me to return to the elevators and see exactly. Flips and fall off to my death. What if I go all the way down here? Where do I end up? Other than a place with a really great view. I hope I don't die. That would fucking suck. Seems to me I could fall off here and not die, right? Okay, yeah. Good. Probably go explore that sometime. Or it might just be that one bit of ledge there. I can actually access to it. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Take another sip. And I can also get my revenge on this motherfucker. That's right over here. Gotta cheap him out usually. This makes sense. Hey, somehow it's kind of weird. Like, you're like moving on an attack animation than possible. Upped it, which makes no sense. Mine getting to time, you see. Okay, I got my vengeance. That fuck at least. Grass, right. At least got the spoils from this area, so... Well, from what I've seen, it kind of seems to me it's gonna be a pain to do a run back to the boss if I do end up dying, but fuck it. I'm sure it'll be fine. How do I get off? So now I'm up here. And now I will try to make my way. I guess I don't have to go that. What do you call it? Chud miners, if I do end up having to redo this run, they do come to life. Right. So that guy, there's the fucker who throws fire. Ever moves. Otherwise, I would be very, very happy to trick him to blowing himself and stockpile of explosives. I don't want you to do it. It's just the right distance that he'll be completely unharmed by then. Nonsense. But hey, here we go. Time to go fight a big spooler, I guess. That's fine. Kind of assuming based on contextual cues, you might say. If I do manage to get past this boss, I'll probably leave this game on the time being. But perhaps not the stream. Depends on how long this... Armor Spider. Oh boy, that's a nice name. Oh boy, this is fine. I see how I could avoid that. Didn't sound very convincing. Mostly because he himself was not convinced. Yeah, I'm here. Next to the Metroid Prime. it's how it's actually attacking. I think it's front legs, I guess. Now what? Is it like an AoE? Kind of looks like yeah, no, it's not an AoE, it's just a beam attack, I guess, with fire. I don't know what. I guess that doesn't matter. And left. Quite sure if I'm expected to be able to do this right now. To be honest with you. Barely any damage to me. Hope you avoid that attack, because like if staying all the way back here, I still somehow get hit. Until we have it. Let's see, no way in which that will how the fucking web things are supposed to be available? It's a big question mark. It's supposed to be like, here it's, yeah, also I heard it was more set up. Ah, Jesus. Like right now I gotta tell you there isn't like a single moment in which I'm not completely covered by its web thing. I have no real idea what that indication of how that's been. So let's see. What this thing is. Kind of looking like part of it maybe? Apparently it isn't. Seems like it could be part of its body, but give it to us. We're supposed to hide behind this thing. No, the big fire attack. I'll stay back here for a while, I guess, because I'm not being hit by the cult by the bullshit web thing does. But where's that? Never mind. Right when I decide to come out. So I'm gonna stay right back here and see what happens. I'm still getting hit. I notice that. I'm still getting hit by everything. I still scratch myself. I'm not able to avoid anything behind me. I was clearly mistaken. I have no idea where this still exists. I don't really know how you would fight this in an actual way. I've seen no indication of this so far. Like even with my actual ranged melee weapon, just it's taking a good enough distance right myself not to get hit, as you can see. It's impossible. Attack the... I don't know. When it does this especially, it's like, what the fuck do we do? Just sit, stand around, take it, I guess. We have a choice. Oh, can I do? I'm not having any idea what's hurting me. It's really very hard to tell in the first place. Like next to it. Am I supposed to like run back and look? It's really very hard for me to tell the intended maximus here. Even there is one. I'm standing all the way back here. Oh, okay. It doesn't totally back here, so I guess you're supposed to run away when it does that. Except it doesn't actually reach you. Never mind. I piped dream of there being safe places. Just that. Now that you're here, then what? I guess I'll try different. Yes. And then be completely finished. I'm out of health numbers now. You can get close to it because it just slams on top of you. Pushes you back like this. There's no need to shield against any of that. You have to move quickly or I've done so there's no way to escape that attack when that happens. I'd say right now I'm just waiting to die. Just a minute. Pretty sure I didn't get hit with the extra models. There's no way to escape that attack. You're supposed to stand like right in front of its face. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. So I think this is essentially point of action. Not right in front of its mouth. I do actually. If I want to just right in front of its face like that, you can't hit it. Webbing up shots and also the big slam down. Jesus Christ, accept me now. Okay, can it? You just have to also hate you with that, there's that too. I'm sure it would, but it does. And I don't know how I went up there. Is it because of I walked into the webs? I really don't understand how that works, if that's the case. I kind of stand behind the big forelegs. Pretty sure I'm just wasting all my items here, because I'm not just expecting to die. And this might actually be my next stream, even if I don't need to watch it, which seems like time for me to move on to a different brand of death. And there's also the fact that dying gives you significantly less health to work with. But yeah, I suspect I'm just gonna have to return to the Nexus now.
Thou seest, then I shall await. I am here.
I'm sure you'll do a few changes, but I think this might be it for Soul Strem for the time being, because I think we need a little more direction considering what I've just seen. Evidently my try to do stuff on the fly strategy is not quite as effective as I could have hoped. Gonna kick the game, which should be some save. Save the game and give me the security that I'm turning off this P6-3. I do have my save data in a good place, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Here we are. Hello? Hold on.